Hi guys, it's Tara Krieg for this week's Wisdom Wednesday. So I hope you all had a wonderful spring break. If your kids were off and you spent time with family, I hope you all had a really wonderful time. And now spring home buying season is upon us and we are back in full force. So a couple things. The volatility in interest rates continues. Last week, we saw interest rates in the mid fives for government lending. So that's going to be your VA, your FHA, and your USDA. The disparity between the government interest rates and the conventional interest rates are still pretty significant because the new loan level price adjustments are in effect. So to get really excellent pricing on conventional, you have to have a credit score above 780 and a fairly large down payment. So if you have a smaller down payment or a lower credit score, oftentimes FHA is now going to be a better option for a buyer. I want you guys to hear me say this. That doesn't necessarily mean that the borrower is less credit worthy. It might just mean that the interest rate and with the recent reduction in mortgage insurance, that it offers the borrower a lower monthly payment. I want you guys to hear why this is so important. I had an agent that was making an offer on behalf of a client 2 weekends ago, and he could have gone conventional or FHA. It just so happens that FHA, because the rate is lower and the mortgage insurance was just recently cut, that his payment was less. So I said, hey, let's go FHA. So we issued the pre-approval letter that way, and the listing agent received an offer with a conventional buyer and our offer as an FHA buyer. The offers were almost identical, but he was under the impression that the conventional buyer was more creditworthy, which was just simply not true. So don't make those assumptions. Lenders are going with FHA right now more than they were before because of those recent changes and the fact that the rates are so much better. So make sure to contact the lender and the buyer's agent to really understand why that decision was made. Because in our case, I told the listing agent, hey, if it comes down to it, my buyer's willing to go conventional. It's just not what's best for him. So kind of taking that mindset back to when we were in, 21, when things were crazy and sellers didn't want to deal with an FHA buyer or a VA buyer. Just make sure that you're not making decisions that aren't founded in the reality. Just because a buyer is using an FHA loan certainly doesn't mean they're not worthy of a conventional loan. It's just a better deal. Also, I posted on our Facebook page, so if you're not following us on Facebook, I want you to log into Facebook and find us, Tara Krieg, TK Team, and I posted a video that Barry Habib did, and he really broke down what's happening with mortgage-backed securities, Silicon Valley Bank, and interest rates as a whole in a way that I think is really easy to understand. And what I like the most about it, guys, is you don't have to be the expert. You can just share the link with any clients that you might have that are questioning what happened. Are we going to have a crash? If you have access to the Cromford Report, I want you guys to log in and look at Tina Timboard's update on real estate here in the middle of March. It has exceeded the expectation. The average price per square foot of pending listings is back up significantly from where it was just a quarter ago. So we're seeing inventory continue to decrease, and we're seeing home prices stabilize and that price per square foot go up. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, we'll provide you with another update next week, and we'll see you soon.